Hi everyone, my name is Rosenthal and I'm the founder of Soulful Wellness, my health coaching practice. And today I'm going to teach you how to make one of my favorite vegetables, chard. Today I have a beautiful rainbow chard. You can see here I picked it up at the farmer's market a couple days ago, and one of the questions that my clients always ask me is how to cook healthy food that's quick, easy, and affordable. So I'm going to show you today how to make a super duper easy chard recipe that takes no more than 7 minutes and serves up a whole lot of healthiness. It's a great side. You can use this vegetable in salads, you can use it raw, but my favorite way to cook it is to saute it with a little bit of garlic and olive oil and some fresh lemon on top for garnish. So, chard, we're going to start out by, I've already rinsed the chard here. So once we have it rinsed, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut off the stems. And although we're not going to use the stems today in this recipe, definitely want to hold on to them because you can use them in all kinds of things like vegetable stocks. So I like to keep a container throughout the week where I just add all of the leftover ends of onions, carrot ends, corn on the cob, whatever vegetables you're cooking up for the week. You can easily save, and then after a few days you can make a nice vegetable stock. So I'm going to save these for my veggie stock. So I'm just going to set those aside. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the chard away from the vein here in the middle. So this part is kind of hard to chew. So we want to just cut that out. I'm just going to roughly chop it into bite-sized pieces. Next thing I'm going to do is take 2 cloves of garlic, chop, I'm going to turn on my skillet to medium heat. Alright, and I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. So olive oil is very good for you. Mediterraneans have known this forever. It's got the good fat. So you want to be sure and incorporate olive oil as part of your diet rather than some other types of unhealthier fats. Alright, while that's heating up, I'm going to take my garlic and I'm just going to add it into the pan here. And we're going to let that heat up for about 2 minutes. You have to be careful with garlic because you don't want to overcook it. It can burn very quickly. So we don't want the heat to be turned on too high. So medium heat should be about right. And we don't want to cook it for more than 2 minutes. Alright, well that's heating up. I'm going to take 1 lemon, and I like to give my lemon a little roll first. This makes all the juices come out, so it's nice and moist once you cut into it. So I have my lemon. I'm just going to give it a peel on there. Take the peel off. And I'm just going to give it a cut. And slice it into a wedge. So it's starting to cook. You can hear it sizzling in the olive oil. It's starting to smell really good. Let that cook for about 30 more seconds. And then I'm going to add the chard. And this is so easy to cook. Chard is full of vitamins A and vitamin C, so it's really good for your eyes, your bones. Vitamin C is good to help fight infections, and they're both really super antioxidants, so help protecting the body from toxins. So you want to incorporate as many dark leafy greens into your diet as possible. And it's really not that hard once you get the hang of it. So you can do this with spinach, you can do this with kale. There's many different types of greens that you can experiment with. So if you like chard, I encourage you to also branch out and try some new greens that you haven't maybe explored yet. Just go to your farmer's market and see what's in season. So right now it's mid-September, so chard is still plentiful and available in the local farmer's market. So always try to find seasonal, organic, and local produce when you can. All right, so I think we're ready to add the chard. I'm just going to grab it with my hands, toss it in there. You can hear it start to sizzle. And I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of water. A little salt and pepper. Give it a little stir. All right, get the nice garlic. Spread it over the leaves, turn it up to medium-high heat. Cover it, and we're going to set the timer for about 4 minutes. That's all it takes. So, I'm going to turn off my heat, and there's my timer. And I'm just going to, ooh, these are nice and almost crispy on the bottom. The garlic is nice and brown. So chard's a little bit, takes a little bit longer to cook than spinach. So if you're doing this with spinach, I would say you don't need to cook it for 4 minutes, maybe half the time, 2 minutes or so. Nice garlic cloves on me, get all that in there. I love garlic. All right, so now I've got my chard. It smells wonderful. I'm just going to take one of my lemon wedges and give it a nice lemon garnish there. And I've already added my salt and pepper. Some people prefer to wait and add their salt and pepper at the end. I think adding it while it's cooking tends to bring out more of the flavor in the dish itself. So it's completely up to you. This might be really hot, but I want to go ahead and give it a try. See how the leaves are nice and tender? It's exactly how you want it. Let me give it a... Delicious. The lemon with the garlic and the olive oil added to the chard, it all tastes very clean, healthy, and also super flavorful. So next time you're at the farmer's market, I encourage you to pick up some chard and give it a try. Thanks so much, and see you guys soon.